There was a season in your life when the weight on your shoulders felt so real, you could almost hold it in your hands. You moved through days that looked completely ordinary to everyone else. You answered questions, you showed up, you even smiled. And inside it felt like you were walking through a storm that had your name written on it, like something was trying to push you out of your own lane, like the pressure had a mission, and that mission was you. Oh. You remember that feeling, the quiet battles, the overthinking, the way your chest tightened while you kept telling yourself, stay steady, just stay steady. And right in the middle of that unseen war, when it looked like everything was closing in, something stepped forward. Not outside of you, from within you. A presence so calm it didn't need to shout, so strong it didn't need permission. It just took control. Haha. You didn't call it power back then. You didn't call it transformation. You just noticed you didn't quit. You kept moving when it would have been easy to sit down and surrender to the pressure. You kept believing when nothing around you had changed yet. You kept choosing yourself in small, almost invisible ways, and that's when the takeover began. That's when that outterwordly force moved through you and said, not this one rises, and everything that was sent to slow you down started turning into weight for your legs, building strength in your walk. Every delay that looked like it was there to block your path was secretly giving you the time to become someone who could not be stopped by closed doors. And while it was happening, it didn't feel magical. It felt quiet. It felt like making one better choice in the middle of confusion. It felt like protecting your peace instead of explaining your worth to people who never tried to see it. It felt like getting up again and again without announcing it to anyone. Pause. Because that right there, that was the moment the entity within you, that fearless, focused, unshakable version of you, took the lead. The old thoughts that used to circle in your mind started losing their grip. The exhaustion that once controlled your mood stopped having authority. The hesitation that used to live in your voice slowly stepped aside, and in its place came this grounded presence. This clarity, this feeling that you were no longer reacting to life. You were directing it. It didn't happen in one big breakthrough. It came in layers, in deep breaths, in those long walks where you suddenly realized your mind was quiet for the first time in a long time. In mornings where you looked in the mirror and something in your eyes told you made it through another night. You're still here. You moved from just trying to survive to actually creating your next step, from waiting for the right time to understanding that your movement was the right time. And all that shift changed everything, because you stopped seeing the pressure as an enemy and started seeing it as the fire that revealed who you really were. It built a strength in you that allows you to stand anywhere and still feel like yourself. It gave you a focus that turns chaos into direction. It grew a confidence that speaks before you even open your mouth. And through all of it, you stayed human. You still had days where you needed to rest, moments where you had to breathe and reset, times where you reminded yourself that becoming is not about perfection, it's about truth. And slowly you started laughing in situations that once drained you. You started letting go of things that once kept you awake at night. You started choosing peace and realizing you weren't losing anything, you were gaining yourself. That's the real takeover. That's when the force fully steps in and everything that doesn't match your growth starts falling away without a fight. And when you look back now at the version of you who thought they weren't going to make it through, you don't feel pain. You feel pride, deep, powerful pride, because that version held the line. Every tear turned into vision, every moment of confusion turned into direction, every time you felt unseen turned into a deeper understanding of your own value. And now you breathe differently. You walk differently. You look ahead and you don't see a wall. You see space. open space, waiting for your next move. You don't rush anymore because you know what's for you is already moving toward you. You don't chase approval because you built your own sense of worth. You don't fear change because you recognize it as the signal that you are rising again. Let that sit in your chest. This is not about one big moment. This is about the continuous awakening of the strongest version of you. The one who cannot be pushed out of their path. The one who knows that every experience added another layer to their resilience. The one who carries a calm confidence that people can feel without knowing your story. That is the presence that took over. That is the force that stepped in when everything tried to push you down. That is you, fully in position, fully aligned with your own growth, fully ready for the next level that's already opening in front of you. And the same power that carried you through the pressure is still moving with you now, guiding you into new spaces that match who you've become, new experiences that reflect your courage, new connections that recognize your value without you having to prove a single thing. So breathe, slow, deep, and feel it. That steady, unshakable energy in your chest, the one that turned every attack into fuel, every heavy moment into strength, every doubt into motion. Your story was never about what tried to end you. It's about the force inside you that took over and made sure you rise. And then you reached that phase where it wasn't something you had to think about anymore. It was happening while you were living. In the middle of regular days, simple conversations, quiet mornings, the same situations that once would have shaken your whole mood suddenly had no control over you, and you caught yourself smiling like, haha, hold on. This used to ruin my entire day. And that's when it hit you. The force that stepped in for you wasn't visiting anymore, it was leading. It was in your walk, in your voice, in the way you protected your space, without feeling the need to explain yourself to anyone. Oh, that kind of change is powerful because it's quiet, nobody announces it, but everyone can feel it. You're not trying to win old fights anymore. You're not replaying past scenes in your head. You're not proving your worth to places that never deserved your energy. You're building something new. Your mind that once ran in circles is now focused on creating. Your time that once went into overthinking is now invested in becoming. Your heart that used to be pulled in every direction is now steady and intentional. Because this is the moment your life stops feeling like a reaction and starts moving like a decision. You begin to see clearly who belongs in your next chapter and who was only part of your training. You begin to choose environments that expand you instead of shrink you. And the most freeing part, you don't feel bad about it. You don't shrink so others can feel comfortable. You don't lower your vision to fit smaller conversations. You don't question your direction just because it looks different from someone else's. You stand in your own path with this calm, grounded certainty that says, this is my growth, this is my time. And oh, the way that feels. It's like stepping outside after being in a crowded room for years and finally taking a full breath. You move differently now. When something challenging shows up, you don't think, why is this happening? You think, what is this building inside me? When timing shifts, you don't panic, you prepare. When something leaves your life, you don't see an ending. You see space, space for what truly matches who you've become. Haha, look at you. You became the person who trusts their own journey while still giving it everything. You learned how to be patient and driven at the same time. You understand now that your path isn't a race, it's an unfolding. And the deeper you move into this, the more you feel that steady presence guiding you. Not forcing, not rushing, just aligning things step by step. You wake up with a clear mind instead of a heavy one. You move through your day with direction instead of reacting to everything around you. You close your eyes at night with a sense of peace because you know you showed up for yourself. And even on the slower days, even when your body asks for rest, you don't see it as falling behind. You see it as part of your rhythm, part of the way you stay strong. Pause, because this is where your self-trust becomes unshakable, not loud, not something you need to prove, just a deep inner knowing that whatever comes next, you will meet it the same way you met everything that tried to break you, standing, focused, growing. And now, here you are, in the part of your life that once felt so far away, you could only picture it with tired eyes and a hopeful heart. And look at you, standing in it, breathing in it, moving through it like it belongs to you, because it does. This is the phase where you don't have to convince yourself to be confident. It sits naturally in your shoulders. It's in the way you walk into a room. It's in that calm thought that rises when something difficult appears. I've made it through more than this. Yes, this is the moment where the entity that took over, when everything tried to break you, is no longer just protecting you, it's leading your life, and you finally see yourself the way that stronger version of you always did. Not lost, not searching, not trying to catch up, but as the turning point, the one who changed the direction of the story. And there's a deep peace in that, a grounded feeling that settles in your chest, because you're not chasing strength anymore. You're moving with it. You're not waiting for the right time to arrive. You're creating it every time you choose what matches your growth. Pause. Feel that steady rhythm inside you. That quiet fire that doesn't rush and doesn't fade. That's the force that stepped in when the pressure was trying to close in on you. That's the takeover, fully awake now. Life begins to answer you differently in this space. The right people show up, and it feels natural. The opportunities that once looked impossible start to feel like they were always meant for you. The environments that reflect your energy open without you forcing anything, and you smile, not because everything is perfect, but because you understand now. You understand that every moment that pushed against you was shaping this version of you who can stand anywhere and still be real, who can face the unknown without losing focus, who can dream without feeling overwhelmed because you trust your own ability to grow into whatever your vision asks of you. And that trust, that trust is your real power. It lets you move without needing to control every outcome. It lets you rest without feeling like you're falling behind. It lets you celebrate yourself even when no one is watching. You became your own source, your own momentum, your own clarity, your own motivation. And when you look back at the days that once felt heavy, they don't carry pain anymore. They look like training, like the ground where your strength was built. And instead of asking why it happened, you feel grateful for who it created, because without those days you wouldn't move like this. Look at how far you've come. Step by step, every choice, every moment, every rise. This is your new normal. Your growth is your rhythm. Your presence is your power. The unknown doesn't scare you. You welcome it because you are ready. Ready to learn, ready to adapt, ready to rise. Every experience fuels your next level. Your story now reaches beyond you. Your energy becomes a beacon. Your journey inspires. And the force that stepped in is still with you, still guiding you, still opening the doors that match your courage.